Good morning, Morgan, and good morning to any of Morgan's friends that have joined our video today. Here we are in the manual, and it's mostly the three cool examples, so we can dig in a little bit more on how to play with these class objects, so that maybe we can figure out a way to make them useful to us in the future. And with that, let's just go ahead and get this reading over with.
Generally speaking, instance variables are for data unique to each instance, and class variables are for attributes and methods shared by all instances of the class.
Doop doop doop. All right. Okay. So we got I guess an instant here, just like the one before, except this is an alphanumeric. And then, let's see, we got the definition, initial function here. And it actually calls an attribute, as you're passing it name. Okay, so we've got kind and we've got name. Okay. All right, and what are we doing here? So we're calling the class dog, and we're giving it Fido, and we're giving it Buddy. Okay, and then we want to see what the output is for these guys. We're looking at both what's in the name and what's in the kind. Okay, so the first two displays are going to be kind, and the next two is going to be the name. It'll be interesting to see how that works out, and we'll see that in a minute when we get to the code. Let's keep doing our reading.
As discussed in A Word About Names and Objects, shared data can have possibly surprising effects involving mutable objects such as lists and dictionaries. For example, the tricks list in the following code should not be used as a class variable because just a single list would be shared by all dog instances.
Okay, so we did the integer and we did the alphanumeric, and it was fine. But now, I wonder what will happen if we use a list object. Oh, look, and we've got a new definition here, the add tricks. Okay. And what are we doing here? There we go, Fido, Buddy, and then we want to add some tricks to the list. So we're going to add rollover and play dead to the class object. Oh, but look, there's a mistake here. When we go to print it, it prints the whole list. All right, well, okay, I wonder how we could fix that. I wonder.
Correct design of the class should use an instance variable instead.
An instance variable instead. Oh, so they fixed it by sticking it inside the function. Pretty interesting. So the only thing that changed between this one and this one is that they took the tricks and they placed it in this function. All right. Well, with that, let's take a look at the code, the sample code, then we'll run the sample code, and then we'll look at the output. You know the drill. All right, let's go. All right. So here we are. We're in the sample code. Okay. Well, we've got the example one. Actually, I should have example one up here. Okay. And we got our dog class, kind, name, we do some printing. Class 2, we've got our tricks with the list data type. All right, but it's what do we call it? Starts with an I, an instance object, not a function object. So that's supposed to cause us problems. How do we fix it? By sticking it inside the function object. All right. Keep in mind this is video. If I'm going too fast, just pause the video, look at the code, or better yet, you can send me a request, and if I'm not too busy, maybe I'll send you the sample code so you can run it on your own box. Anyway, let's go back to the top. Dun, 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 dun. I'm going to hit the start button. All right, and then because this machine is weird, I have to stop the video and then go into the output and then start the video again. All right, so let's go ahead and run off and check out the output, and then we'll finish up the video and be done for the day. And here we are in the output. All right, now, the first example, surprise, surprise. It's an instant object, so it's going to be the same no matter how many cars you make. Remember the car? And how it had the wheels and the style. Okay. But in here, because it was an instance object, apparently you can't change it. Okay, then here we have example 2, and sure enough, because I added the E just to see what happened, and it's the same list, even though I'm asking for the D tricks and the E tricks, surprise, surprise, just like with K9, it's identical. Then what we do in example 3, we take the instance or the variable, we put it inside a function, and it works like magic. Anyway, that's that. I hope it cleared things up for you. I think it did for me. I think I understand a little better what all these different objects are, whether it be an instant, a method, or a function. I think it's cleared it up for me, and I hope it's cleared it up for you too. Anyway, we'll see you in the next video. Hasta la vista.